The beauty behind the visibility. Vazhachal. The Vazhachal Falls is located in Adirapalli Panchayat of Thrissur district, Kerala, on the southwest coast of India. Located on the west flowing Chalakudi River near the Vazhachal Forest Division and at the edge of the Sholaya Ranges. It is just 5 kilometers from Adirapalli Falls and is one of the mesmerizing tourist spots in central Kerala. Together with Adirapalli, Vazhachal makes a garland on the Chalakudi River. Vazhachal literally means the stream of plantains in the local language. It could be related to the abundance of wild plantain in the wilderness in the surrounding riparian forests. It is still a favorite hound of elephants and hornbills. The abundance of birds and animals is still luring the curious visitors and travelers to this dense and moist forest of Vazhachal. In mornings, we may see the great Indian hornbills, and in the dusks, we may see a pair of Malabar paired hornbills chasing and playing with each other, flying and diving from the tree to tree and sometimes across the river. The crossing of the great birds may be visible at the old British Iron Bridge that was built during the British regime. This biodiversity region needs to be conserved from peril. Anakayam and Vazhachal are part of the major habitat of Asiatic elephants. The Adirapalli Vazhachal Anakayam region is also a haven for 196 species of birds, 131 species of butterflies, and 51 dragonfly species. It is said that during late 19th and early 20th centuries, the major income derived was from the varieties of timber from the vast jungles of central Kerala. How to transport this timber was a major question. As a solution, the Cochin Tramway project was emerged with a yard at Chalakudi en route to the Cochin shipyard to ship the timber to other countries, primarily to Britain, as they have a priority of Indian teak to make furniture and household accessories during the British regime in India. This tramway was commissioned in 1905. During the process, many tribal communities were said to have relocated from Vazhachal, a major tribal belt, especially Kadar community. Their new generation is dwelling in tribal colonies. Many are deep in the jungles where tourists are seldom permitted. The Kadar community of the Vazhachal belts are originally from the Parambikulam, who find their livelihood by collecting the forest products. Parambikulam is a noted tiger reserve and a wildlife sanctuary of central Kerala. After eviction during the Cochin Tramway project, they live in the tribal colonies of the wilderness of the jungle. They seldom come out of the jungle and most of them are now employed in the Kerala Forest Department as a part of VSS, the conservative division of the Forest Department. In the recent past, their issue about their dwelling is the controversial Adirapalli Hydro project, which is yet to come to a conclusion. If the project comes, most of them may lose their dwelling and may again have to relocate, as most parts of the Vazhachal ranges may submerge under water. The tribal community now in Vazhachal consists approximately 74 families who do fishing and collect forest products, supplementing their employment as forest workers. The Adirapalli Hydro project has been long opposed by the environmentalists and tribal communities around this area on various reasons. It was in 1996 that the Adirapalli Hydro Power Project, with a 23-meter high dam and 163 megawatt electricity generation capacity, was proposed to help the power shortage of the state, to be built on the upper streams of Adirapalli waterfalls, a major tourist attraction which may reportedly cause tremendous damage to the low elevation riparian forests of this region. The flora and fauna of Vazhachal Forest Division, the tribal settlement region, the downstream irrigation, and not to mention the tourism in particular. It is around 56 kilometers from the Cochin International Airport, 35 kilometers from Chalakudi railway station, and 63 kilometers from the Thrissur railway station to Vazhachal. The well-maintained roads shorten the travel time tremendously, well above 50. Small, medium and luxury resorts are there in Adirapalli, which facilitates those who stay for a day or two here. The best time to visit these areas is from August to May months of the year. The remaining months are not advisable due to the heavy monsoon here. This region is a best spot to visit those who want a short vacation with family from their busy schedule. The tourist spots close the entry by 5 p.m. and travel beyond Vazhachal after 6 p.m. is not permitted, as the Kerala-Tamil Nadu Interstate Highway passes through the wilderness of the dense forest, which is a wild animal habitat like elephants, bison, leopards, etc. The natural rock formation around this area is a different scene compared to most tourist spots of Kerala's coastal belts. This mountain region has acquired a space on the world tourism map with its scenic beauty. Many beautiful places are still hidden in the wilderness of this vast jungle, as these areas are yet to open for the tourists because of the probable hidden danger and safety of the tourists. Once in a while, the elephant herds rampage the agricultural fields of the inhabited areas and causes heavy loss to the farmers. But human casualties are rarely heard. Since the most land areas of this region is occupied by the plantation corporation and forest department, except the 1,000-acre settlement colony of the Second World War soldiers, following generations, the possibility of the commercial development strives within its limitations. The state revenue from the state tourism plays a major role and is a prime source of income. The COVID-19 pandemic, which had hit the world as a whole, had brought down the state tourism to its toes as well, and thousands of people lost their jobs in the pro-tourism areas. Those who haven't visited these areas, don't miss this, otherwise it will remain as a big loss in life.